Hello everybody and welcome back to another Mikel Footy Moreno video. Now today we're going to be discussing what I believe was one of the best Premier League title races ever. Manchester City versus Liverpool. Manchester City versus Liverpool had been a rivalry for the past few seasons, with these two giants going head to head. Pep Guardiola versus Jurgen Klopp, with great players such as Mohamed Salah, Aguero, Mane and De Bruyne. These two had been battling for the league for the past 3 years in a row, with Man City winning 2 and Liverpool winning 1. Although Liverpool have also had success in Europe this time, winning the Champions League back in 2019. After 10 games, it was actually Chelsea at the top of the league, but although our main focus here is on Liverpool and Man City, who would eventually overtake them. Now, Liverpool had actually had a great start to the season with 6 wins and 4 draws, while Man City had quite a rocky start to the season with only 6 wins, 2 draws and 2 losses. For the season, the table is looking like this. Now, Manchester City did have a 9-point lead, although Liverpool would go on to have a game in hand. And also, there would be many twists in the tails, with Chelsea already dropping off in this title race. In a 2-horse race, it was all about who would get to the title first. Would it be Manchester City or would it be Liverpool? Now, after 29 games played, the league table looked like this. Manchester City had recently lost to Spurs with a late Harry Kane winner, which put Liverpool back in the title debate, with Liverpool being on excellent form. Now, on match week 32, the eyes of the country looked to Manchester, as Manchester City took on Liverpool in a huge title clash. The game would end up finishing 2-2 in a thrilling match, with De Bruyne, Gabriel Jesus scoring for Manchester City, Jota and Mane scoring for Liverpool. This was an absolute thrilling game. Approaching to the end of the season, both Liverpool and Man City did drop points, only once, with Manchester City coming back from 2-0 down to earn a vital point at West Ham, and Liverpool having to come back against Tottenham to earn a point at Anfield. Here we go again. The eyes of the country turned to both Manchester and Liverpool, as Liverpool would go on to take on Wolves on the final day of the season and Manchester City took on Steven Gerrard's Aston Villa. How did the title deciding games go? Well, it was a terrible start for Liverpool at Anfield. After 3 minutes, Pedro Neto put Wolves 1-0 up. Over in Manchester, it had been a cagey 36 minutes, although in the 37th minute, Matty Cash shocked the stadium and put Aston Villa 1-0 up. Half-time struck, Liverpool were 1-1, with Wolves and Manchester City were 1-0 down to Aston Villa. Liverpool got an equaliser through Sadio Mane. As the second half kicked off at Anfield and the Etihad, Manchester City were going to concede a second goal, with former Liverpool man Philip Coutinho putting Aston Villa 2-0 up at the Etihad. Though then, Manchester City would really wake up, with Ilkay Gundogan getting Manchester City a goal back before Rodri equalised. Now, hope was alive again, and then in the 81st minute, Gundogan completed his brace with a 4-minute comeback, putting Manchester City 3-2 up. Only 3 minutes later on Anfield, Mohamed Salah would go on to make it 2-1 to Liverpool, and unfortunately for Liverpool, it was too late. The full-time whistle was blown. Manchester City were crowned champions of England again. Heartbreak for Liverpool, but what a title fight we truly saw. Manchester City were kings of England again. I want to say a huge thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed and have a great day.